现在 AP 跟 AD 的英雄在下路其实都是可以选择的，只不过 AP 英雄可能比较要看一下对面的阵容吧，稍微后选一点。然后 Y 4其实 AD 跟 AP 英雄现在都玩得很好，主要是看阵容来选择什么类型的英雄。
That's true. His picks are. You're right there.
Yep.
That's true. His picks are between AP as well as AD champions in the bottom lane. And that last match, he picked up Misfortune. Now there was nothing too flashy coming out from Y4 in the bottom lane. Didn't see any amazing 5-man Misfortune ultimates. The crucial thing I want to highlight about Y4 was he played consistent. His ultimates, every single fight, if you go and watch all the fights back to back, he constantly locked down at least 1 or 2 members and killed Baolan almost every single time at the start of the fight, which pretty much was his job.
He was only disrupted once in terms of the entire game, so that's huge props to him. He always got his damage down on bullet time, and if you had to ask me for a backbone for LGD, I believe it would be Y4. Yuki's definitely the flashy one. He's definitely the one that they go to during laning phase, but in terms of team fight, Y4 is the backbone and the main reason that they've improved so much over the split.
Yeah, and they were able to pick up a victory in that first match against Invictus Gaming. I can't believe I'm saying that. And we were really looking towards that mid lane matchup between Yuki as well as Rookie. We got to see a big duke out between Syndra as well as Irelia, and Rookie got the upper hand to start the match, but Yuki really came back later on.
And this is their matchup between the two mid laners before this match happened. So this is not live stat graphs, we're just giving you what it looked like. Rookie, hands down the #1 laner in terms of the mid lane for LPL, and the solo kills. Now Rookie actually has the upper hand. We actually just got a notice from production. This is including their previous game.
So in the last match they were tied?
Yeah. No, in their last match, Yuki was ahead by 1, but now it is Rookie.
From 1 map! You gotta be kidding me!
It's really close. Now this is actually a very big accolade. They do give out awards in the at the Era Intensive Awards for solo kills. So
a lot of the players looking very smart and handsome outside of their jerseys. Put on a few suits. I should become a player, Clement.
You are
handsome.
play.
I can play.
Will give you that.
Thank you.
Not as much as me, but it's good enough.
Self-praise is no praise, Clement. Self-praise is no praise.
I just can't believe if Invictus Gaming dropped this second game, it would be the first time that they lose to a team in not named RNG. It would be the first time they lose a series to a non-RNG team. And that includes playoffs as well. Not playoffs. Yeah, because they lost to Rogue Warriors. But in terms of regular split.
Well, look, they had such a large lead in the first match. I highly doubt that that would be the case coming into game 2.
This is one of those matches that the coach definitely wipes all of the smiles off every player's face.
You go backstage and he's just sitting there with his belt. All right, what happened in that first game? Yeah, 6-kill lead, see? And all you had to do was play properly, see? Not build Zhonya's and Gragas, see?
Unfortunate for Invictus Gaming. That was not their best performance, by far. They definitely had a bit of hubris. You could see that Ning was laughing quite hard during the middle of the match. He was like slanted in his chair.
Here come the big guns though. Duke's been subbed out, Shy's been subbed in.
Yeah, I don't really think it's the Duke's problem that much, to be honest.
No! Did I have a substitute jungler? Ning needs to be taught a lesson after that.
Did you see the last fight? Like, the last fight, Duke wasn't even there. It was Ning who got caught out and forced the engage.
Yes. What the heck? Again, I know we're harping on the mistakes of IG a lot, but you have to understand this is a team that's only dropped 1 set and one of the favorites going into playoffs. Now, LGD have to fight every single match, and credit to them, they caught IG, destroyed them for the mistakes, punished them so heavily. Look at that cheeky smile on PYL's face. And that's a handsome man, Mr. PYL.
Yeah, definitely agree with you. This one split, you know, this split he actually gave most deaths away to someone else.
现在 AP 跟 AD 的英雄在下路其实都是可以选择的，只不过 AP 英雄可能比较要看一下对面的阵容吧，稍微后选一点。然后 Y 4其实 AD 跟 AP 英雄现在都玩得很好，主要是看阵容来选择什么类型的英雄。
Feel like I've heard that one before.
Let's try to hammer the point home.
I don't know, just got this weird feeling of deja vu.
I was talking about PYL, and in Spring Split, he definitely had the most deaths. But in Summer, he's actually improved drastically in terms of the bottom split. I believe it went over to Lumal for a while. Seeing the LGD roster, you could definitely tell their spirits are quite high after that Game 1 win.
Who would it be? Yeah, bloody 2 kills per minute. Absolute banger of a match, and then...
Oh, Wes is having nightmares.
Come on.
Did you just see that mint? He's like, oh no, not again.
He's like, oh no, IG trusted me and now I'm losing! That's a very big cross Rookie has. Alright, what does that say?
Your mother is waiting for too long. I didn't catch the front half of that.
What?
Excuse me.
What kind of sign starts with your mother is waiting?
I don't know. I didn't catch the front. I just did a literal translation.
I don't know. I've been told quite a few times on this server that my mum goes Sky. Still don't understand. But let's get into match 2 of this best of 3. Nocturne, Irelia, as well as Braum being banned out by IG. This time they're on blue side. Oh, no, stop banning Akali!
We want to see Akali, please!
Akali, Aatrox, and Trundle being banned out by LGD.
But this is the reason why I think that blue side is so heavily favored on 8.15. There's no way that you let Akali and Aatrox out.
True. I mean, it's going back to what we saw at the start of 2017 when we had Camille release. Speaking of Camille. Hello! There were just too many champions on the red side where you have to ban it unless you can play Alawi and counter Camille. You have to ban this champion, and there were a few others. Seems to be a repeat with Akali as well as Aatrox being so popular. Now, Akali could have the reverse Aatrox syndrome, which is when Aatrox was reworked, people were like, it's just glorified bad Riven. How wrong they were.
Yeah.
A hotfix and a few other changes later, people already realized, oh no, the original rework's already too strong. Akali could have the opposite effect, right? Could be, oh, she looks really powerful, and people are like, no, she's not.
She's really powerful, believe me.
I don't believe you. You keep telling me Kled's powerful. That champion's never seen pro
hey,
player
Dorby
done
hasn't lost
anything
it.
good, right?
Dorby has not lost with it. But Invictus Gaming, going back to something that's really familiar with them, it's pretty much the same draft, but they got the Varus Unleashed from LGD. And on LGD, it looks very similar, but the Ryze is actually a flex for them. Jinu has actually played Ryze as well. And I like Ryze Camille as an answer to anything Rookie could throw out, because you get the level 2 kill.
You can lock someone down at level 2, level 6, it's even more deadly. You were telling me about Misfortune into Varus. Now, we didn't see the exact matchup. It was into Ezreal in the last match, but now we'll get to see it. Tell me about this matchup.
Well, the basic idea is that Misfortune's one of the few champions that can punish a Varus pre-6. Once you hit level 6, I actually think it swings back to the Varus. He has more kill threat, but before that, you can double up and bully. Like, the big thing about Varus is he is able to poke throughout the minion wave, but when he's up against Misfortune, Misfortune has that ability as well.
Level 6 is the time when Misfortune go on, and I like the combo of Misfortune and Camille. Guarantees that at least one person is going to be stuck in an ultimate. If anyone wants to help that poor dude, they've got to be in it with him too.
And you have to take away the Alistar from that combo as well. We've seen dangerous things coming out from Y4 and PYL in the bot lane. That's a very favored combo from them. Not the first time Y4 has gone for Misfortune.
What do you think about banning out Kindred against IG here? Because normally when you have Misfortune, you're like, sure, just take Kindred. We don't care. We've got the perfect counter to your ultimate.
So Kindred's spot on 8.15 is actually very tenuous. She's lost 25 attack speed on her W. So Ning has been doing very good on it, and I think it's a champion that you can make mistakes with. And that's why LGD is banning it away.
Wait, shouldn't they want IG to pick it up if they can make mistakes with the champion?
You can salvage mistakes. So
you can afford to make mistakes.
Yeah, you can afford to make mistakes.
Okay.
So I feel like LGD, they want to go for a wombo combo, and they don't want someone to have Lamb's Respite and survive through the bullet time.
No! Stop trolling! They pick up Zac instead.
Oh, that champion can go AP too.
Stop. You can also build Zhonya's, right? Please no. Shen was locked in for LGD as their final pick. They banned out Jace as well as Kindred. Rakan and Alstar were the takeaways from Invictus Gaming. Final pick is going to be their top lane pick. Boring.
Yeah, but this does give the counter pick over to Jinnu. And there is a chance Jinnu goes for his Quinn. That's the first matchup that he brought the Quinn into.
I mean, IG are banning out support, so it seems like they think Shen's going to be top lane. You disagree?
Shen was recently nerfed and it's a bad matchup into Tahm Kench. So...
Ooh, I'm with the crowd on this one. That's juicy.
Oh, it's Ryze top. Ryze is a counter to Gnar.
So Ryze top. I mean, Yasuo is a counter to Gnar.
Yasuo's also a counter to Syndra because you can block the R.
I like LGD's composition.
I like it a
lot. I'm not gonna lie.
There's a lot of global abilities here. They could do catch.
The only thing I don't like about it is there's only one way to get the knock up, and that's through Yuki's Q. There's no hook shot, technically.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a displacement.
No backup plan in case either or miss.
But look at how strong their top side of the map is.
It.
Yeah.
I actually think LGD might be able to take this one.
Oh, come on, LGD, do it. Make the miracle run.
Remember that the fate is not in LGD's hands at the moment.
That's true. Like, we are raining on Suning by hyping up LGD, but it would be so cool as a storyline for LGD, the Sleeping Dragon, to finally awake against one of the toughest opponents and give them their only loss to a team that's not named RNG. How good is that storyline? How hype is that? It's almost like 2000. Oh, never mind.
No, continue, continue. I want to hear this, Clement. I want this to be on record. It's almost like what?
It's almost like the year we don't talk about. You know, there was 2014.
What happened there?
And then 2016 happened.
What happened in between?
Nothing happened. There was no such year.
Rubbish.
But it's such a good storyline.
No!
And that's what esports is built on. It's built on dreams and stories and fans.
I don't know, I thought esports is built on Doritos Warhorse and sick Mercedes-Benz.
That's where the money comes from.
No, they built this up. They built up a great league. Intel as well, thank you so much for the power of the process.
So the matchup against Yasuo is actually a very interesting one because Windwall can block ult, but not the Dark Spears. So the poke potential is still very firmly into Rookie's hands.
Let's dive into this matchup later because it's match 2 between LGD and Invictus Gaming. Alright, someone get that man a lozenge. See? I like that guy. Whoever that guy is, someone give him a honk bar. Because
he's not spotted.
A sneaky ninja.
They're trying to go in for the shy.
Spotted him! Whoever that man was though. Ooh.
Early flash away from the shy.
Gives him the good old Tahm Kench as well.
Yeah, I didn't think about Jinnu taking Rune Prison for level 1, but that was a very smart play. Like we said in draft, LGD have a tremendously powerful top side of the map. Both of their lanes should be considered as counter matchups, and their jungler has the early edge as well.
Does taking Rune Prison hurt him at all, Clement? Is he going to be fine top side map?
Well, it hurts your clear early on, and that's the thing about like the double range matchup is that you're not really hitting each other. Neither of you really have the HP to do that, so it's just trying to trade abilities. And without Q, of course, you lose it.
So now we get to check in with that mid lane matchup as well. Yasuo against Syndra. You were talking about this a little bit before we jumped onto the Rift, Clement. Do you want to rehash that conversation again?
So I believe that you can block out the Force of Will and the ultimate, but not the Dark Spheres. So still a little bit difficult 3-6.
Basically, you can block out everything except for Syndra's Q. The reason for this is because Windwall blocks projectiles that travel through it, whereas the spheres are summoned when they are used. That's Syndra's Q, so they can be summoned behind the wall. It'd be like saying Yasuo's Windwall can stop Annie's ultimate. That being You just throw the bear through the wind. Not great.
Yeah, Windwall starts a lot of things.
Gank coming through. Cleanse used very early by Baolan, so Amy fakes for Scuttlecrab, but goes for a gank bottom. So even though Yasuo's Windwall does counter out 3 of Syndra's abilities, you can see how punishing the lane is, especially pre-6. Range advantage for Syndra. Has that ignited spell, but Ning's going for a gank top side of the map. Jinnu's got to be a bit careful. Charge comes through, sidesteps it, still gets smacked into a minion and crowd controlled by the Shy. Taking a lot of damage, only now flashing forward, but Ning! Not gonna have enough damage. Crowd goes wild for Jinnu as he gets out of that one alive.
Yeah, that was a bit of a questionable flash coming out from Ning, because you could definitely see the Shy understood the damage calculations would not work out, and there was no follow-up on his end.
For me, I was just surprised that the Shy didn't flash 4 and then realized he did flash at level 1.
Oh, yeah,
Could be that.
Yeah. That's also...
Because if he had flash, he's dead. That's Jinnu dead, 100%. But you're right, I feel like the Shy knew that because he knows his Summoner spell.
Yes, definitely.
And then...
So, a good gank overall. They do equalize the Summoners, but a little bit of a wasted flash on the end for Ning.
Of course. Jinnu's not going to be too phased by that. He goes back to base, gets a tier for himself, so a good recall for Ryze. I actually do have a nice 500 gold leaf just from laning phase alone so far.
Yeah, if you look at that bot lane.
Somehow Ning has a CS advantage as well over Amy.
Oh yeah, Invictus Gaming definitely coming away with the early laning phase. I feel like with Ryze, if you take Rune Person level 1, you should expect to kind of lose out on the push quite heavily. And the mid lane is where I'm a little bit worried about, because that's the matchup that could go terribly wrong for the Yasuo, I feel. If he doesn't get any ganks pre-6.
I mean, Amy's already been in his lane once, and they didn't get anything for it. Not Rookie's flash, not a kill, nothing. But with that single recall, he finds himself about 10 CS behind, but should be fine. Shy, going very aggressive here, will transform, so any little bit of poke damage he takes from Jinnu would be okay. Yuki jumping in with the Hot Conqueror, doesn't hit with the Tornado, now taking a lot of damage in return for Rookie. Bit late, but does the job.
And then we see the block out from Force of Will. And this is just Rookie outplaying with his footsies. He got more abilities from coming out from Yuki. Couldn't land his Q3 to the Steel Tempest.
Didn't realize that League of Legends is a fighting game. Seems like Rookie's playing it that way.
And he's almost got a 20 CS lead. Also spots out Amy as well.
He's come to just hold this way, pick up the bits of experience that Yuki's not going to get. It's not horrible. I mean, it's a poor start and it's given them a nice lead, but it's not the worst of situations. The Shy, though, jumping in aggressive against Jinnu. Nowhere close to going Mega. Trey goes in favor of Jinnu, but Shy still looking pretty.
That is a bit of the pseudo regen that Nart does have. He goes into Mega, he keeps the health.
Here's Rookie, though. Jinnu's got no flash and is about half health. Rookie just flashes in. Stylish!
So clean.
Picks up first blood as well.
This is shaping up to be such a dangerous meta coming in from Rookie. People are banning away as Akali. Fizz is back on the map again. And the Syndra first pick just gives another blind pickable champion. Usually we talk about Rookie, we talk about the Orianna and Ryze.
Yep. Ooh, good tongue lash. I mean, Amy's job this match has been which wave can he get to first to hold for his laners, because top lane and mid lane have been atrocious so far. Rookie sacrifices some of the CS lead he had to go pick up a kill up there, but Jinnu is now behind 10 CS himself. It's increased to 1,000 gold of a lead for IG.
LGD do call the timeout, I believe.
Hey, that's... Look, Clemens, there are no tactical timeouts in League of Legends.
Well,
just
they can call
pauses,
the timeout for other reasons. The pause, I should say. But yeah, LGD's laning phase not working the way they wanted to. I expected the bot lane to actually fall behind because of the Shen versus Tom Kench matchup. Tom Kench does come out very far ahead. But for the solo lanes, especially the mid lane, I felt like it was going a lot worse than even Yuki expected.
Yeah, all the solo lanes kind of falling. That's a bit surprising because Rise meant to do well against Nah. You've got a Camille who's meant to be the aggressive jungler. I just feel like Amy's not playing Camille right. When I see other junglers pick up Camille, I get scared.
Yeah.
With Amy, it's like, oh, okay.
I think his early pathing really helped Invictus Gaming out quite a lot because the junglers should be trying to head towards the top side, but the first pathing from Amy actually went bot. He started top because of the level 1 and then went bot, while you saw... Whoops.
Yeah, you see that. Exactly that happen. And then top lane gets jumped on. Shy's going against Jinu. Ooh, nice good casual sidestep, but still at half health. Ooh. Got a nice one. Come on. Nice work, Jinu. Now win the damn game.
Ning just had the superior pathing early. He went to the top side earlier, got the early scuttle. When Amy was coming in, IG already had a very good inkling that he would be in that area, and he wasn't able to affect the lanes. Trying to go in.
Yeah, they're just duking it out in the mid lane. Remember that Rookie has a 10 CS lead and first blood. Very strong in that mid lane. Went for the rush of Sorcerer's Boots once again. Whereas, again, Ning is having a field day in the jungle. He is running circles around Amy, getting good ganks off, whereas Amy is failing ganks, not farming a storm either. Last match he was able to pull it back, but now he's in trouble. Spots out Balan, hook shots away, and it's going to be Ning trying to charge through. Blast Cone gets him closer, will slam him on towards the wall. He's already taken a lot of damage from Rookie too. Amy living for now. Rookie's going to have to try and find that final Q. Gets it, snipes him. Doesn't even look at the explosion.
Rookie, I believe he didn't have enough mana to really finish the kill early.
Woo! Ah!
I love the battle of the...
Rookie's in trouble as well. Throws out the tornado and he slows him down. Slides out! No kidnap today.
Good slide onto Balan to keep himself alive.
Shy doesn't have flash, he just used it there. Jin is going to deliver PYL to the back lines. Doesn't need it because Y4 gets the kill.
So early preemptive swap coming out from LGD. They know their lanes are collapsing, so they need to make a change on the map right now. Going in for the 3-man.
Play mid lane, Amy's going to lock down Rookie. Here comes Y4, PYL looking for the stun. Balan holding him as long as possible. Taunt still available. Ning jumping through, tornado hits, but already used his ultimate. They will kill Balan, but they don't get the player they came for, which was Rookie.
I don't think he's used his ultimate right there, but probably knocked off by Ning for some reason.
I thought he used it. From here, it looks like it's on cooldown.
Yeah.
I am just blind.
It's okay. Happens all the time.
What? Just turning blind suddenly, Clement?
No. Misreading skills.
No, Clement. If someone randomly turns blind, you take them to the hospital.
It happens a lot on the Rift. I mean, you're only blind for like a max 3 seconds.
Alright. I see a Lee Sin. Permanently blind. Here's that play again. LGD being a bit more proactive after the gank top lane goes their way.
Felt like this was a bit of a greedy play from Invictus Gaming, so Rookie staying around with no mana and only Balan as an insurance policy. While we're really seeing the catch potential from LGD start to show up. Double globals and a very long range engage from Amy. So even if LGD fall behind, they do actually have the tools to claw back on an open map.
LGD fell behind there. They're now 2,000 gold behind. First turret also went IG's way, so LGD trade back to get the kills, but lose the structure. They're still behind in CS in the mid lane and jungle. Bottom lane is creepy up as well. West had so much free time in the bottom lane, means he's 20 CS up, and IG are attacking this top lane.
And there seems to be no reaction from LGD on the Rookie roam.
Junu's got teleport, the Shy doesn't, so LGD can turn this into a 4-on-5, but Y4 already so low, forced to flash away, now jumping on top of PYL, locking him down. Ultimate will come out, Kidnap comes through, but not enough damage. Rookie's here, PYL's dead. So is Y4. Falling so close, and LGD do not react in time to the gank top.
I'm a little bit surprised by that roam, because that was a pretty obvious roam coming in from Rookie. He just pushed in the wave and went top. So for me, it looks like a communication breakdown between Yuki and his own top side of the map. That was not a roam that was in any way surprising.
Sad thing for LGD as well is if they had the vision to spot it out, or if they knew the gank was coming top lane, they can pull out the teleport and turn it into a 4-on-5 and potentially swing the game around. But that's going to break open this match even wider. Rifle gets shut down again. Jinnu's now going to try and chop on top of the Shy. Time catches here too. Jinnu not long for this world. Another pick for IG across the map.
So this time they're actually stretching the gold lead a lot faster than in the previous game. Remember in game 1, they were only up by 4K.
Stopwatch used. Rookie going to get locked down now. Ultimate being thrown out, but good use of stopwatch by Amy. Rookie in trouble. Throws out more balls. Ning going to slam them together. Amy! Close to be taken out. Balan's going to save Rookie once again. The hook shot will stun him, but LGD don't get anything once more. IG are an absolute train at the moment. Yuki will lock down Balan, trying to jump back on top of Rookie, getting good damage. Arrow doesn't come through for West. Jump forward coming out of Ning, but eaten up by Balan. They kill him 2 for nothing in favor of IG.
And that was such a massive deny coming out from Ning. Rookie was almost about to fall, but he drags 2 members back with his stretching arms and keeps the ball alive on Rookie. 3-0 and 3, a massive bounty building on him with a mid lane tower to boot.
Here was that play again. Amy had the hook shot, and Camille just, it doesn't do it for me, Clement. Something about Amy and his Camille just doesn't seem to be working in their series they've played.
Definitely doesn't seem like it. They had such a good start to the fight, but look at how many outplays there were.
Even Balan accidentally hitting stopwatch, that insult to injury.
Yuki had his ultimate the entire time, but Rookie was so good on the flash. He flashed away from the Q3, denied the kill, and then still comes back for the finish.
Now we're in a similar spot to what we were last match, Clement, but much larger lead this time for Invictus Gaming. 25,000 to 19,000 gold is the difference. A 6,000 gold lead for Invictus Gaming.
And there are no smiles on IG. That's the biggest difference.
Someone got smacked backstage, and I think Ning with his tank build this time around might have been one of those people.
Yeah, if I was having to go against my coach after that match, my face would probably turn green as well.
1,000 gold for the 80 carries, 1,500 for Rookie. And that's a 2,000 gold lead for Ning over Amy. Amy's gonna try, oh no! West steals it away! Everything's just going wrong for Laucantia in this match. Ning's gonna lock him down. West gets the kill with the arrow snipe over the wall. Even trying to force flashes out of multiple members. Yuki's gonna have to jump away. Things are not looking good, Clement. Not looking good at all. Jinnu in trouble. He's forced to flash away. Ultimate comes out. Ning can't find another thing to auto attack him to lock him back. Much more clinical game coming out from Invictus Gaming. They're pulling out all the stops.
Just a much stronger laning phase coming out from Invictus Gaming as well. And they're showing no signs of stopping anytime soon. We did see LGD get a couple of comeback kills using their globals, but look at their position on the map right now. They're actually incredibly constrained to their own side of the jungle, and I really don't see the same Shen Camille play actually happening anymore.
I mean, this for me, coming out of LGD, almost feels like they had the plan in place for draft, but that's it. Standing United coming in for Yuki. He's jumped on top of West. Gets saved. He'll jump on top of Balan instead. Syndra's going to fall. Amy got the kill. What the heck? LGD are doing it again? No way, Clement. Balan will get a return kill towards Yuki. West gets jumped on. Amy with one more auto attack will do it. That's 4 kills going in favor of LGD.
And right after I said they probably don't have the ability to pull off Shen Camille anymore.
You suck, Clement. You were wrong.
Hey, come on! Look at their map position. They were so stuck inside their own base. That was a 4v4 type of scenario at the start of it.
This is the second time LGD have pulled off a comeback in the first team fight. Now they're in a very similar position to what we saw last match. 3,000 gold.
All right, the way that their catch... Okay, so the big problem here is Ning actually goes in first, and the timing was so good on LGD. It was a little bit unfortunate, to be honest, but... Those two trading places, the Shen and Zac trading places, meant that there was no one left to actually hold down the crowd control coming in from LGD. It was more like, to be honest, that just felt like lucky timing from LGD. Like they went in as Ning was flying in as well. So they actually put Ning in such a bad position, and there was no one on the front side for Invictus Gaming.
Invictus Gaming will still be able to turn that one around. Look at that damage as well. Rookie not contributing at all during that fight. He was killed instantly in the last team fight.
I still maintain that that play probably should not have worked if Zach didn't go in. Like, because there's no mobility advantage. It's just straight up 4v4 against people with more gold. But props to LGD, like they found the correct opportunity to do it.
They've collapsed on towards Yuki again. Lockdown, stun locked, easy kill for Rookie.
Can they do it again would now be the question.
Yeah, so my concern with this, Clement, is Ning is on a tank this time round. They're doing all the right things despite falling. They're pushing for turrets. They still got another pick. They seem to be back into it. IG still in control of this match. Yes, LG pulled off a good team fight, but they need 2 to 3 more of those team fights to get back into this game.
Yeah, and their goal this time around, it's really not all concentrated on Rookie either.
The side steps coming up from the Shy in this fight though, looking beautiful. 1-on-1 against Junud, gets the stun. One more attack though, gets it! 1-on-1, Junud takes down the Shy.
But can he get away is the problem. He does have Realm Warp. So
Damage.
Invictus Gaming are probably not going to full commit to this.
No, they decide to move back towards mid lane. Rookie taking some damage. PYL, Shadow Dash.
Already used it.
Yeah, not sure why. Now they've got the flank. They're looking for it again, Clement.
It is a
Hurting them in that
5v4 scenario.
direction. Yuki doesn't use the ultimate. Amy jumps in on top of Rookie, but Yuki was stunned this entire time, so he couldn't follow up with the ultimate. Great ultimate coming out from Y4. Kills West instantly. Ning now in trouble. Gets popped and killed before. I mean, no passive available left for that. Zach means the 4,000 gold lead, and LGD are picking up the scraps of these team fights.
And look at the kill score, 11 and 9. It's a lot closer a game now. And I have to question Invictus Gaming. Why are they staying around for these fights? You have 10 members on the team. You know you're facing a potential 5v4. Back off and reset. Like, this happens over and over again for Invictus Gaming, is that sometimes, even when they're in bad situations, their first instinct is to stay around the play and see what they can pick off.
So watch this again. It could have been a lot better for LGD. Yuki stunned right there, right as Amy connects with the knockup.
Yeah, it was a great move on their part, but look at Y4's positioning. He had a great ultimate on the entire line of Invictus Gaming. Not much they could do for that.
If that ultimate was a little bit to the left,
yeah,
everyone would have died there. And you can see how much damage Misfortune's ultimate does when you get a good full channel into squishy targets. Why it worked so well in the last match with Baolan being the only tanky player. Ning this time does have a bit of tankiness to him. Ow, that still hurts though.
Definitely does. 06 Vars does own the matchup quite hard.
Ning now jumping in, Yuki in a bit of trouble. Ning will miss the first rubber hands. Amy looking for the flank. They're getting good damage. That's him getting fall here. Popped into his passive, trying to flash away. Baolan gonna be able to knock him down. The rest of the team wants to try and collapse.
Oh, look at the bait from Jinu.
Jinu is here throughout the realm warp, but keeps them there long enough. Y4 just took too much damage from the piercing arrow. Shy trying to slow them down, not going to get it. Jinu is on a control ward. Gets the jump onto towards Baolan, but Rookie is here. Stun going to go through. Jinu forced to flash away. No follow-up coming out from IG.
They really don't want to fight the Shy in these narrow corridors. He's almost Mega Gnar. It was a good try by Jinu, but I do believe that Invictus Gaming knew that he was in that brush just from him going in.
I'm actually going to try and take this Infernal Dragon. Amy as well as Jinu are close by. Walking up towards the fight, spotting it out now. Half hit points, no one else is here. Instead they're wrapping around the actual lane.
They don't have Stand United, so not the ability to make the same play they did in the previous team fights, which was basically
they gotta kill the Shy.
Amy.
They're going to kill the Shy though. Shy's going to try and walk in here, and Amy as well as June are going to collapse on towards him. Mininar as well, no resistances. He's stepping far forward, but playing it safe now.
Why would he step up though? I don't think he would step up.
They see this, so they can try and capitalize on his recall. Alright, look, he's opened the shop. Go! That's it! Oh, okay, never mind. Pro players don't open up the shop.
Should always wait until you get back to base. But good awareness coming out from the Shy to dodge that. I didn't see a reason for him to really step up, so I felt like the play was a little bit questionable from LGD, but, you know, IG was obviously backing off as well, so you might as well take the opportunity.
Still a 4,000 gold lead for Invictus Gaming, and all of that is coming through the turret advantage they have. 5 turrets to 1, so if LGD can win another team fight and cleanly win the team fight, suddenly you have lots of turrets falling and the game potentially swinging in their favor.
That's a problem with Syndra in general. It's very easy to have tempo leads and roam to the side lanes and just pick off people one by one, but the late game team fights are much harder to execute. And we can see this time around, instead of the Zhonya's, which would stick Rookie in place, he's going for the extra HP and the disengage potential with the Rylai's.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Collapsing on towards PYL here, caught out of position, taking quite a bit of damage, but it's 2 tanks at the moment. Rookie trying to get around the wall, no Sarah Dash available, but Balan locks him down. Easy pick coming out for Invictus Gaming, no one there to contest that.
And IG once again take over the entire red side vision. LGD were only able to trade the bot lane tower for it.
Just confusing. Amy down bottom side of the map, taking Scuttle Crab of all objectives. Ultimate getting thrown out there, but the kidnap from Ning gonna be able to lock them down. Rookie gets the kill. This should be IG looking for team fights, Clement.
And what a great over-the-wall initiation from Ning. Sticks the backline together, and you can see the follow-up from Rookie. Instantaneous as well. Kind of a questionable play from Y4. He definitely could have found a better angle to unleash his ultimate. Wow, was not stopped.
Don't think you would have wanted to if you were Yuki, and now they move straight towards Baron. Death time is way too long. Y4 no teleport. Jinu can try and get in there, but a lot of the damage would come from Misfortune. Half health on Baron. 3 members of IG are at half health, so if LGD can get a good knock-up, it'd be good for them. But Yuki is dead. Locked down by everyone from the side of IG, and just poor team fighting coming out from the LGD squad.
They have to funnel in with fewer members. Unfortunately, that place was going to be their death spot.
Jinu taking a lot of damage, almost locked down by Ning, but kiting this one effectively. Rookie flashes forward for the stun, not going to get the slow, but West gets it with the ultimate. Another pick for Invictus Gaming, and Jinu sent straight back to the respawn chamber.
Bit of a weird position for Jinu to actually stay in. He got a little bit of damage off, but I felt like he could have retreated faster. There was no really hope to salvage the situation, and he expends a teleport for that play as well. Why must all good things come to an end?
Still a best of 3, Clement. There's chance,
Definitely a hope.
This is what we saw from them earlier. Finally, the gank coming out from Ning actually pays off. Gets what he came for with the kidnap onto the back line. That's what's been costing them quite a bit in this series, Clement. Every time we've seen Ning jump in for the fight, they've been able to find the superior positioning to actually turn the fight around in LGD's favor.
Yep, and for LGD, their windows on engaging are actually quite limited. I do think that they have a strong point on the map in terms of the Rise. In the split push scenario, he should have no problem against the Shy at this point. So that's the position where they should try to make plays.
Ning jumping in again, actually going to take a lot of damage to this. Realmwolf's going to bring Jinu back to safety. Kidnap, bring Shen with him, but he gets his passive popped. PYL taking a lot of damage, standing 9 just to give them a bit of a shield, but big Mega Gnar from the Shy, going to knock 2 of them into the wall. Y4 not long for this world, double kill being picked up. Jinu trades one back, and Ning's so close to falling. Amy going to come out of stasis, gets a nice big heal. Yuki's still in this fight. West and Rookie are dead. The Shy's in trouble, slowed down. Jinu's going to try and follow up. Yuki gets the kill, and LGD win the team fight again.
They're coming back.
No!
They take 4 versus 2. So the big play right there was from Rookie. He actually got the knockback first, and then the Shy followed up with the triple man CC. But while all of their attention was focused on Y4, Yuki and Jinu.
Can they do it? They're going to try and take Baron here, Clement. Smite is still available for Ning as a way to jump into the pit. Amy holding on to his own Smite. I think LGD have decided they have to try and take this Baron, but turn on towards Ning. They get the lockdown from Yuki. He's going to get the armor penetration spot, but he kills him. Flashes over the wall.
They can't do Baron. They have to go.
Tiles on LGD.
That was very close. It was an armor pen. Varus right there.
Oh, West, they're in trouble. Jinu just sidesteps the ultimate. Going to get locked down by the rubber hands. Jinu!
He misses the Q.
Ning gets the double kill.
Great move coming out from West, and look at the base of LGD. It's completely in tatters, and the Baron is going to go over to Invictus Gaming. It's a close hero play, but
Every single time LGD make the right plays to come back into the match, they fumble on the execution. Y4's got ultimate. Trying to get rid of Vision so he can get a clean ultimate off from the backside of this Baron pit. Does a lot of damage. A couple of clips into West would kill him.
Look at Ricky, he's trying to come in from the back. Y4 is forced to go in from front.
Oh, gets West, gets that first kill. Now Ning in trouble, ultimate comes out, gonna try steal the Baron as well, taking out very low, is he gonna know he doesn't? Smite comes through for Ning. Rookie now gonna try blast cone over, gets the stunner towards Y4. Ning gonna try follow through, cleanse being used to keep himself alive. Ning doesn't fall. POA also stopped inside the pit. West will fall, but LGD do not secure Baron.
Ning gets a slow as well, but isn't able to get the pullback. And LGD, despite their 4 versus 2 fight to start with the Baron buff, they don't get what is required. There's a really good CC chain coming out from Rookie. He does keep his eyes onto the back line. You could see a questionable start from Ning, very questionable indeed.
I like that from PYL, knew that he was dead, so just give a big shield to Yuki. Then the Shy looks like he's about to go massive.
Oh, great play on Amy as well to go into the backline and disrupt. So there wasn't a lot of follow-up actually coming after the Shy got his triple. And Yuki, meanwhile, the whole time was able to dish out damage onto the backline.
See, this is where if you're LGD, you say, all right, we just got to fight. Let's take a couple of turrets, guys. Let's, you know, pick up small objectives. But instead, they decide that the best thing for them to do is take Baron. Ning shows himself so early to say, no, we're sticking on Baron. And then finally, when Amy takes too many Baron hits, they turn. It's just, their team fighting is looking good. They've got the composition for it, but they're just fumbling so much.
They needed the patience to back out. Because the problem with a full health Ning is that there's no real way you can deny him from getting into the pit. He could just use Elastic Slingshot from very far away to get there, and he changes the situation to a 50-50. So I felt like the better play was for LGD to just get a little bit...
Uber Eats, here's your special delivery.
Okay, PYL?
Yeah, it's just fast food, man, fast food. Now Ning's gonna try and jump in for the fight. Doesn't get it right away. Rookie's gonna get locked down, shut down by Amy here. Ultimate's gonna come out from Misfortune, but doesn't tag Rookie. So Rookie's still free to run around in this fight. Yuki forced to use his own stopwatch. Gonna get the ultimate on towards West, but not enough to kill him. Double kill being picked up by Rookie, and the ace coming out onto LGD. IG should be able to tie up the series now.
What a beautiful execution. You can see the CC chain from the Shy to Ning, not giving Y4 any time to dish out damage.
We still also get over a kill a minute here, Clement. We're going to game 3, and the bloodshed's not stopping anytime soon.
So what's it now? It's 92 kills this series.
Make it stop.
I believe it will. It is.
It's just too much, Clement.
But who would have thought LGD could take team fights against Invictus Gaming over and over again?
I tell you what, it was surprising to me, even though LGD were losing the team fights in the back half. It was good execution to poor execution. The most consistent thing about this match so far, Clement, has been the inconsistency.
Definitely has been the case. Look at the statistics. IG this time around, never falling below into the red. And once again, proving that the blind pick Syndra is a force to be reckoned with.
Really liking the Misfortune pick coming out from Y4. But the rest of the map just didn't quite impress me.
I don't think the top side of the map actually worked the way it was supposed to.
I surprisingly do not like this pick of Camille for Amy. It seems like a very simple pick to execute, but Amy just doesn't look the same when he's on this Camille pick.
That's definitely true. So from Amy, the majority of the picks we've seen him do well on are those all-in picks, and Nocturne is the big one that Amy has really thrived on, but you could see Invictus Gaming immediately taking that away in terms of the first round of drafts.
Yep.
And I liked what LGD did here. I felt like they had a great top side. If there were someone else manning this composition, you know, you could have seen a win.
If it was like Casa on that Camille, maybe?
Maybe. He actually plays the Trundle a little bit more right now. Because Camille is such a difficult champion to play. You see that Amy didn't actually land a stun throughout most of the early game. His first attempt was a whiff, and he actually expended flash for that as well.
Which is really surprising because I know it's not great to pair with Yasuo in the mid lane, but when you have a Ryze topside map, that's where you think, great, we've got a Camille, jump into the top lane, that's easy gank stop.
Yeah. I agree
No
with you.
flash, you were right. No flash on the Gnar.
I just felt like it was the jungle pathing that Ning really out-jungled.
Both games. Both
Yeah.
games, although we do credit a lot of the loss to Invictus Gaming on Ning's latter half performance on his squishy Kragus pick, the early game for both matches so far have all been about Ning being able to out-jungle. This was one of the times, you know, stun wasn't going to connect even without the stopwatch.
Rookie
And then-
flashes out Q3, and look, just when they're about to finish Rookie off, pulls back of both members. And Ning is actually our only LPL player to pick up Zac so far, but he's been doing such a good job on it.
He has. For this split at least. We know SFM was running a storm with the champions, so Ning trying to pull it back for Invictus Gaming. Up and down performance, I would say. When he looked good, he looked very good. And then when he was jumping into the backlines and LGD knew, that's where a lot of the comeback team fights started.
That's my problem with Invictus Gaming in terms of team fights. If you watch their front line, they actually never back out. You'll never find a situation.
Just go forward. One
Yes.
direction.
And that's my problem with Invictus Gaming team fights. I feel like there's a lot of scenarios where a team like maybe RNG or WE even would be able to win the team fights, but Invictus Gaming aren't really able to close out. So, and you can see that multiple times with LGD as well. Like, they had over-focus onto the bot lane, they left Yuki alone for a few times, and that was when the situations really turned.
Which kind of makes sense, right? In the sense that Invictus Gaming are a skirmish-based team. You give them a couple of scrappy fights, they'll take it. And in that game, we saw lots of the team fights were going in LGD's way, and all the skirmishes or the cleanup after team fights were going in Invictus Gaming's favor. So if LGD were able to, you know, separate the team fights from those skirmishes, I reckon they could have actually pulled back that match, because there were so many times at 6,000 to 7,000 gold, LGD pulled back 3,000, LGD pulled back half the goal lead, but then they lost it no more than 30 seconds later.
Yeah, pretty much. It was just the difficulty in actually securing the Baron buff. What I want to see from Invictus Gaming is a little bit cleaner play for them, and try to come up with a composition that actually works with the Syndra a little bit more. Because I feel like if you're running the Syndra as a blind pick mid lane, you probably don't need to be looking for side lane split pushers. You probably just want someone that can engage in terms of the top lane. It's kind of like a tank player. I feel like that's a much better composition in terms of what you want to achieve with that.
Especially with the way that a lot of these fights have been going. Y4 has played Misfortune twice, and it just seems like if you have a squishy front line, and if LGD has the front line to start these fights, Y4 is going to be a train. Like, he's going to hurt so much. That first match, when IG had no tank, because Gragas did go AP, and Balan was his support on Tom Kench, he was tearing through people. So it's going to be curious to see how that works out. And Ning picks up MVP off the back half of that match. Disagree, but he was 9-3 and 13.
He got it for the early game. He did really well. Like we said, he really spotted out Amy's pathing early on. And he made sure that both of his solo lanes stayed alive throughout the entire match. Throughout the majority of the entire match. Like, the early game, Amy actually did not get a single kill gank.
Was that all of Ning, though, or was that Amy just not understanding his pathing and gank pass?
I'd say a bit of both, to be honest. Definitely a bit of both.
Ning did out-jungle him in both matches.
If you miss your flash hook shot, it's on you.
If you miss your flash hook shot, oh, not even that. The first gank he threw mid lane, which was a hook shot and missed.
Yeah, so that's definitely on you. Maybe he goes back on the Rex side. That's what he's also known for.
It has been very dominant coming out from Ning in the jungle, and IG now pull it back. So we will be going to game 3, our final game of today. Don't go anywhere. The LPL will be right back.
这个夏天 ，IG 有太多东西需要证明，请大家拭目以待。